Hey guys, what's going on? Fuzz here with another video. Ironman Fuzz. I'm training for Ironman Swansea 70.3 and this is just a recap of the week of my winter training. So it's been just really tough this winter at the moment. Like we're constantly, my wife's a teacher, we've got a 1.5-year-old and just there's bugs going around and we're always like sick. The weather's been crazy. It's just horrible. So yes, I am complaining and I am whinging, but I feel like as triathletes that put in those like base hours in the winter, like we're allowed to. Never really whinged too much before, just got on with it. But now that I look after my daughter Zoe Monday to Friday every day, and then I got to cram in all the other stuff that I got to do and training, it's quite difficult. So let's just go into a bit of what we did. I say we, I feel like we're a team. We're all on the same team, just trying to get better little by little. So 15th, jumped on the bike. Trying to go for like zone 2 stuff, keeping that heart rate low. I'm trying to keep in that base zone, so I don't want to spike out of that to build that mitochondria and that sort of efficiency gains. That's where I want to do. But again, a couple of years ago I could go out for 4 or 5 hours for a ride, a few days a week, and that's how I do it. But I'm really struggling at the moment, so I'm only doing like 45 minutes basically. That's quite long as well for me with the time that I got. So 15th zone 2 ride, quite happy with that. The average speed's quite far up. On Zwift as well, switching up. I always do Watopia, but I need to get more social with this. So if you guys are on Zwift and you want to do some group rides and stuff like that, maybe you're training for Ironman Swansea 70.3 or Ironman Wales, or you just want to hang out, give me a message in the comments or a message on Instagram or wherever, which I'm going to start using a little bit more too. But yeah, need to get a bit more social with Zwift. Moving on to the 16th, I tried doing I'm trying to do structured runs. So basically, instead of just doing like one session and just doing my base run, I'm going to do the majority of it my base run and chuck in 1 or 2 kilometers of like tempo efforts and then sprints at the end. I felt like it worked well before, and it's like quite a good recipe for people like me with no time at all. So I did, so that was like, it was a brick run. So I did a ride before that, completely didn't save it properly on my notes here, but yeah, apparently I did right. Then I did this run, slow zone 2 run, followed by the threshold efforts. Yeah, nothing special, 5-minute kilometers. Just getting it, I'm treating it more like a warm-up for the sprints at the end, and then just completely failed the sprints. I think I was with Matt at the time, and I was just talking, having a bit of a rest from the threshold efforts, getting ready for the sprints, and yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. Like my legs started feeling a bit weird, so I just called it off. And then we got the 18th, structured run. Tried doing that structured run again, but less. So it's like majority of it is zone 2, a little bit of tempo, tiny bit of sprints at the end, but not much. It's just more, it's getting those different zones in there, but without maxing out those sprints or those hard efforts so that I can repeat it again. Because at the moment I'm looking at volume, I want to sort of just get those base miles dialed in again. And again, didn't save my notes properly, but I did a ride before that. Quite good, 45 minutes. Yeah, fairly good effort there for me. At the average speed, I never really trust the average speed on Zwift because it's a computer game, but it looks good, so I'll take that. And then what we got, 19th, Zwift pod. I'll do a follow-up video. The next week's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about some kit, probably the Zwift pod, and a new heart rate monitor. Anyway, this here on the 19th, 5k testing the Zwift pod. Didn't do 5k. It was a bit of a learning curve, bit of a trial and error and setting it up. I used a Phoenix 6 Sapphire with the Zwift pod and my iPad on a treadmill at the gym. yeah, it got it working and it was okay, but yeah, it was a bit weird. Got it working. Just need to look into that a bit more. I will do another video on the Zwift pod stuff next week. Again, if you're on Zwift and you want to be social and all that, I need to figure out how to do it, how to, you know, try and organise a few mates to be on at the same time and stuff. It's just hectic. Don't know if that's going to work, but we'll give it a go. And then on 21st, yeah, just another quick 25 minutes on the bike. Still done on my positioning on that. I'm not going to go into that too much right now though. But yeah, I guess the general gist of the video is winter training's hard, especially when you've got a young family. Not complaining, but it's just getting something done, just one foot in front of the other, just, you know, wherever. Nothing special. Probably didn't do as much as I wanted to. And I am going to dabble with trying to do some, trying to record my indoor running, which I don't do much of, but I'm going to try and do a bit more indoor running. But I want to capture the distance that I'm running and pace and stuff, which you need a foot pod for. So I'm going to dig into that a little bit over the next week or two. And that's about it really. But I should probably get the road bike out on the actual road because it's been on the trainer for forever. But yeah, I hope everyone else is having a good time. Yeah, like just hurry up, winter, go away. Let's see some spring and some sunshine and get out there and start doing a bit more on the road. I'm just a bit cautious to ride on the road at the moment because the drivers are bad and, you know, icy weather, bad weather and lack of time. So yeah, hope your training's going well. Hopefully next week's video I'll have some gear bits in there. Yeah, hope your training's going well. See you guys next time.